Hey everybody, we are going to be applying Color Street. I have already made my acrylics and gotten them all, cleaned up, sanded down, however you want to put it. So, those of you that don't know, Color Street is 100% nail polish. It has a base coat, and then it's got the middle coat, which is either a solid nail polish, a glitter design. I mean, there's all kinds of them. And then it's got a top coat. Now, just because it has a top coat doesn't mean you can't put extra top coat on top of it for more protection. Color Street does carry a clear as day, which is a top coat. I personally use a UV gel top coat on mine. I put, about 2 layers on. I do a lot with my hands. I am hard on my hands. So I really try to make sure my nails are good. If you're somebody that doesn't really do a whole lot with your hands or physical activity or anything, you'll be all right and they'll last up to 2 weeks, if not longer. I've known girls that they've worn the same nail polish for 22 days. And all they had to do was file around the edge of their nail to clean it up a little bit. Yeah, it had some growth at the cuticle, but they were still looking good. So what I am doing on my nails today, I'm going a little dark today. Oh, before that, what comes in the packet. So here's one that we've got that just launched in the Valentine sets. This one is called Love Letter. So it is a white with red little designs at the bottom. It says love. So it comes in a pack like this. Sometimes it'll come like this, and it'll look like that, but it'll open from the top here. And then what comes in it is 16 nail strips. Clear as day comes with 32. And you'll open it up, you'll have a pack like this. This right here is Midnight in Manhattan. It is a jet black. You'll get a nail file. Little nail file like this, little cute nail file. And a prep pad. So pretty much everything you need to do a mani. You could do it anywhere. I've seen pictures of people doing it in their cars, at work, on their break, what have you. But today I'm going a little dark. So I've got Dark Magic, which is, I've got it kind of torn apart a little bit here, but this kind of gives you an idea of what it is. A little marble, and then you've got moon and stars. So I'm doing that. I've already got it on my thumb and middle finger. And then I am doing Midnight in Manhattan, that jet black. And then I'm going to go over top of that with Glitter Sweet. This is a glitter overlay. So it's going to give it some glitter. I like to be a little extra. I'm also going to, I have little star rhinestones. And I'm going to put some in here in the stars to kind of make them pop out a little bit. Alrighty. Now we are going to apply. Now it comes with a clear piece on top, so you'll take that off. And then you lift up on the little silver tab. And then the white piece comes off. Now you can put it on with this end, or you can rip this tab off and put it on with this end. Just depends on how you want to do it. With these, I really don't worry about it because I put it right over top and then cut and take off the excess. So this one's going to go on my pinky. Now with sizing them, what I do, I'll show you with one of the other ones. Let's get this one on real quick. So doing it this way, I go like this. Be careful when handling them. You don't want to get your oils from your fingers all over them, because then they won't stick very well. Alright, so I flipped that upside down, made sure it was all centered on there, and then I just smooth up the middle and then over to the sides. Kind of tuck it under, if it will, and just kind of smooth. And it's basically the same concept if you're putting it on your natural nail. You'll just get it as close to the cuticle as you can after you've prepped your nails, which I'll be doing that. Ignore mine. Like I said, I work with my hands, so I've smashed my fingers a lot. This one's got a permanent chunk taken out of it. But you'll put it close to the edge. You'll smooth up the middle, and then you'll go down the sides and kind of push out. Some people, they'll take it and they'll tuck it under a little bit, and they'll keep it like that so that when it dries, it kind of shrinks more. And then you'll go along and you'll take off the excess. Best way to do it, do your thumbs last. Do all your other 4 fingers, because you can use your thumbs to go along and just kind of cut and take it off. And then you can kind of, push under your nail and take it off. If you don't want to do it that way, you can use like a wooden cuticle pusher, a rubber cuticle pusher. I have a metal one that I use. So it's just whatever you prefer to use, whatever you're comfortable with. Alright, so we've got that on there. I'm going to go ahead and fold them under a little bit. And then I'm going to take my file. And I'm just going to go along, if I can keep a hold of it. And I'm just going to file off the excess. Don't file too much into the nail because, you've already shaped it and everything. You start really digging into it, you're going to lose your shape. That's all you do is you just put it on, smooth it out. Little tip, if you get any little wrinkles like that, like it doesn't bother me, but if you get any little wrinkles along the sides, take your hair dryer and kind of put it on medium heat, and then you can take them and smooth them out. So that's a little tip for you. We're just going to take this excess off. Just clean it up a little bit. Make sure you've got somewhere to put these. I've done it out on the couch and sitting in my bed. So any little excess you take off, have a little trash can or ashtray, whatever nearby to put them in, because you don't want to get them stuck on your clothes or on your skin, or somebody else get them stuck to you. My family doesn't exactly like it when they find little pieces of my nail polish stuck to them. But that's it. It's how you apply it when doing it like this, and then when you apply it to your natural nail. Now, sizing. What I did for sizing is, and I do the same thing with, my natural nails too if I decide not to do acrylics, which is not very often. So, if you just kind of take your nail polish strip, flip it over, take the nail, and kind of just put it close to the end. If you can take this and you can wrap this around from edge to edge, I don't know how well you can see that, but if you can just wrap that from edge to edge, it's good. It fits. That's an easy way to make sure you get the right fit. When in doubt, go a little bit bigger. You can always take it off, but you can't add back on. So, like I said, just kind of take it, put it to your cuticle, flip it over. If you can squeeze it and it's edge to edge, you're good to go. You can do the same thing if you aren't sure that it's going to fit. Scoot it down just a little bit more. Maybe that end is just not good for you. And see, that fits edge to edge. Here we go. Just a little bit better. You can always take the excess off around your cuticle. So that's a little tip on getting the perfect sizing. I usually go with the bigger one for my thumbs. Alrighty. So Next will be prepping my natural nails, if you would like to join me on that. Again, the link to my Facebook page and my website will be in the description. You can just click on those. You can message me on Facebook. Any questions you may have, if you need any advice, message in the comments, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can.